plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the free sky's the limit.
All right. What is up, guys? I know we got some people in the chat. Durante in the chat again. What's going on? He says, what's up, y'all? How's life going? Life's going good, man. What is up, people? Jonathan Fedna, the worst Monday Night Raw I've watched in history. Durante McDaniel, how was Monday night? How was it? Horrible. They're going to go with Amy Dumas versus Becky Lynch. Bro, would you believe the bullcrap WWE tries to do with Ronda Stupid Head Rousey? Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen. This company, bro. Before we get into all that, if this is your first time watching the show and you guys do not know how this podcast works, man, every Monday we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday we're on here with the news. Also, they're not up yet, but they should be up after this goes live, man. But last Friday's episode of news, and the Royal Rumble review should be up right after this show goes off the air, man. So you can find those on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and if you want to see it first, come right here on YouTube, man. So with that being said, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know how the show works, we are live Jesus Christ, what am I saying? If this is your first time watching and you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Hills Podcast, I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling out the room. It's finally being changed. As you guys can see, looks like I'm sitting in the dark and fucking doing one of those challenges where you sleep in a fucking abandoned building. But other than that, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just chilling, waiting for Dynamite, and then Thursday, finally have something to fucking do, man. After Dynamite, but. Other than that, man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. What about you, man?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling, man. Yeah, nothing too much. Nothing too much, man. Just getting ready for this week of Dynamite. And then we got Dying Light later this week, so I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I don't know why I'm so hot.
Yeah.
Like, man, I am fucking... I don't know why I am so hot, man, but I am, like, sweating.
Fuck, I've been so cold in this room.
It's hot as shit in my room. I had to crack the window, man, and I'm still hot. I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, shit. Good, bro? Shit.
Yeah, I think it's the heat. The heat's kicking, but yeah. If I look like my face is red, that is why. I don't know why I'm so hot, man. Yeah, I see all you guys freaking out over Lita versus Becky Lynch, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so like I said, news, this past episode of news and the Royal Rumble review, they're not up yet. That's my bad. But yeah, they'll be up right after this. So no worries on that. But Monday Night Raw. It's kind of pointless to talk about SmackDown. So,
shit. Dang.
I'm just reading chat before we get into this. WWE is dead. The women's division is dead.
Oh yeah.
My boy Veer is coming to get his special seat in fucking catering next to Dana Brooke and Tamina. It's bad. Hey.
I'm telling you, bro. I feel ya. Hey, Veer was spotted on Main Event again. Goddamn. And man, that's his homeland. He's still coming to Raw. Apparently, from his vignette, he found his target. Bet that's Dana Brooke.
God, this company, man.
Smart, his target would be a pink slip, but he's not, so.
Did y'all know Tamina outlasted Sasha Banks in the Royal Rumble? Let that shit sink in. Damn, did she?
Did she? Let me see.
Damn, she might have.
I can see it, bro. She was in that bitch for a minute.
She was. Oh, man. Well,
we're not 2002. Damn, everyone's doing it. Tim did it too. 2002 Rumble. What the fuck? 2 Rumble results. Where do you go to get those timestamps? Oh.
It didn't show them on Wikipedia.
Oh, shit.
That's usually where it has all the timestamps. That's where I like to go look.
Timestamps.
while you're doing that and keep reading chat. Ronda Rousey doesn't need the title. She's only there for money. I'm gonna keep saying it till the day cows come home. Home build better women's wrestlers. WWE is so stupid. Durante. Lita versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship at Elimination Chamber. Why? I'll tell you why. Because now WWE wants to act like they give a shit about the women's division. That's why. Because Ronda Rousey's back, and now, all of the sudden, now we care about the women's division again. Ridiculous, bro. I know, Durante, you weren't here for the Royal Rumble review. Not sure if you watched it, but we absolutely shit all over it, this company, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord. The hype of Ronda Rousey is dead. Nobody wants to see her wrestle for a championship. She's only going to use left arm... armbar after armbar after armbar and squash.
That's true.
Yeah, it is.
Found the results. So Tamina, thankfully, did not. Wait, did she outlast Sasha? Wait. Oh, 53. Wait. Oh, it's 9 minutes. What is Tamina's time? What is Tamina's time? She did. She outlasted Sasha. Sasha got... I'm gonna round these up. Sasha got 10 minutes. Tamina got 17. Liv Morgan got 37. Bianca Belair got 47. Natalya got 36. I'm just reading off a couple of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte got 31. And my favorite stat, Ronda Rousey, the winner, was in there for a whopping 10 minutes. 10 minutes and 16 seconds. Great. That's
ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous.
Monday Night Raw opens the show with Brock Lesnar.
God.
Liv Morgan defeated Doudrop on main event. Would you look at that? Eric.
Oh, I heard about that.
Eric Mural in the chat, man. Jesus, now Liv Morgan's on main event. And as you can tell, if you guys couldn't tell by tonight, all your favorites are slowly being moved off the show. I believe the only women we got on tonight's show, I think we've seen Dana Brooke. I know we've seen Rhea and Nikki and Ronda. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Carmella and...
who the fuck did she face? It was
Bianca, right?
Yep, it was Bianca.
Yeah, your Liv Morgans of the world and your Piper Nivens of the world are now being replaced by Ronda Rousey. And just so coincidentally, they put them in the main event. But before we get to the main event, let's talk about the Open. Brock Lesnar comes out. And he... Well, Bobby Lashley comes out, and what do you know, man? They're talking about this Royal Rumble, him beating Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, and what do you know? Brock Lesnar ends up coming out in his ring attire, which I cannot stress how much that scared me. Because I thought they were going to... I genuinely thought they were going to shoehorn into taking Bobby Lashley out of the main event because earlier in the day, news had broke that they don't have any fucking plans for Bobby Lashley as the WWE champion. And they put Bobby Lashley inside of the Elimination Chamber match.
Of course. That makes sense. When in the advertisements for the chamber match, it says, it's like, it's Corey Graves or somebody says, you want to be a part of Mania, you have to compete in this match. And then
what?
It's literally in the ad, it basically talks about you need to win this match to be at Mania, and it's a title match. Makes no sense, bro. Makes no sense.
See, I like when a champion defends his title in the Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. When he has a challenger for the Royal Rumble, that won the Royal Rumble, that's going to challenge him.
Exactly.
Bobby Lashley being put in this spot with no challenger. You know what I mean? And it makes zero fucking sense, bro. It makes no sense. This guy doesn't have a challenger. Roman Reigns, I would say you put him in the chamber, but who the hell is he gonna be in there against? Sami Zayn, fucking
Jey Uso.
Angel. Who the fuck's the guy gonna be in the elimination chamber
Cesaro.
against, man? So with that, you can't put Roman in there because you have nobody to put him in there against. And then how predictable is that? Oh, I wonder who's gonna win that one. So you opt to put Bobby Lashley in there, and one of these guys, I know one of these guys is going to get a championship match at WrestleMania, and they are going to lose the Elimination Chamber. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The only way they could do that without having the loser lose in the chamber is if you put the belt on Matt Riddle and you have him face Randy Orton. But doesn't that give anybody some bad PTSD, man?
Exactly.
You know, wonder who's going to win the WWE title at WrestleMania. Is Matt Riddle going to keep the belt?
Or is Orton going to win it? Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Because the original plans, according to sources, was that Matt Riddle was supposed to be the original main eventer or the original Royal Rumble winner. And he was going to face Orton for the title at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way I could see them going out of this here. But then, you really put the championship on Bobby Lashley for 2 fucking weeks?
Exactly.
For 2 weeks?
What is the date of the chamber again?
February 19th.
Okay. I had no clue. Goddamn. But, like, it doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it, bro. And they were talking about qualifying matches tonight. And wasn't there like 2? The rest of them were just put in just because. Why? Like,
we have qualifying matches. Meanwhile, Austin Theory and AJ Styles were the only ones that qualified.
Exactly. Everyone else just got in, just was put in the match randomly. And one of the qualifying matches, which one? Adam Pearce just came out and said this is going to be a qualifying match.
Matt Riddle and Otis. Or no,
Yep.
3 guys qualified.
There was a 3. Yeah, there was 3. Because that one, he just came out randomly said, yep, it's a qualifying match. That's not how you do qualifying matches. You announce them. But okay.
Eric, Omos versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. My man, I hope you are joking. I'm going to laugh because that sounds atrocious, but
I'm laughing with you,
that
hopefully.
that was a great joke, if that was a joke. Why is Cedric Alexander setting up Scooby-Doo traps for Bobby Lashley? I want to hear what Big Swole got to say when he gets released.
I'm telling you.
Dude. Oh, man. This fucking show. So, Brock Lesnar comes out, and he's telling Bobby Lashley that he didn't earn it, and it was because of, he's firing Bobby Lashley up, trying to get him to take the title shot, or take the title match tonight, and he's,
trolling. He's got to be trolling.
You gotta be trolling, bro.
You gotta be trolling.
You gotta be trolling, man. Please tell me you are trolling. Even though Omos is my favorite professional wrestler ever. Love Omos.
Goddamn.
He's the GOAT. No,
He
seriously,
is.
please tell me you're joking.
I hope.
Anyway, so Brock Lesnar, man, he's trying to tempt Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley says no. They walk away. Bobby Lashley gets up the ramp, and Adam Pearce says, well, Brock, Bobby Lashley's going to defend his title against 5 other guys, and you're one of them. Could we be any more fucking lame? Could we be any more, seriously?
At
Could we
least
be?
get one good Brock match out of it. Make him do one match at least.
Honestly, man, I mean,
He's already there tonight.
you know what? I wrote down a couple names just so I wouldn't forget. So apparently, guys, Shane McMahon produced this Royal Rumble, and now this motherfucker's supposed to be coming back to television soon. Couple names I got sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with the lesser ones, and some of these you guys may say, well, who cares if we see that guy or not? But well, I have 4 names. 2 of them you're gonna be like, why do we care if we see him or not? But may I remind you, that was the most boring Royal Rumble I've ever watched. I think all 4 of these guys could have been in this match and got a little bit more of a fucking reaction. First one, weakest name, Mansoor. You had Rick Boogs in that motherfucker, and you have Mansoor just sitting there doing nothing, waiting for a Saudi Arabian pay-per-view to come up.
That is true.
Next up, another weaker name, Apollo Cruz. What?
Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck was Apollo Cruz? You mean to tell me you had Angelo Hawkins in the Royal Rumble and you didn't have nothing for Apollo Cruz to do? The third name, where was Cesaro?
That is true. That is very true.
You got
I bet he's
fucking
happy he
bro.
resigned.
Yeah, seriously. But his passion is worth it. Just because he's passionate about wrestling, it's worth staying in WWE, apparently. You got Cesaro on the roster, and meanwhile, you had Shane McMahon making his way down the aisle, and Cesaro is in the back doing nothing. The fourth name, which I'm genuinely baffled was not in this match when I was thinking about this. Where the fuck was Finn Balor?
Yep, that one too. That one too, man.
Where the hell was Finn Balor?
Well, apparently he's been gone. He hasn't been around for a little bit.
Well, there's that on top of the, rumors that they want him to be in the Jeff Hardy role. I don't think he's going to be in this company by the end of the year. You think
No,
Finn
he
Balor
won't.
doesn't want to participate in the Royal Rumble?
God, no. Why would he? Want to just get thrown over for nothing? By fucking Veer? The fuck?
I mean, what the fuck was the guy doing? What the fuck was the guy
Nothing.
doing? Get him in the Royal Rumble match. What's your problem? You had Rick Boobs, Angelo Hawkins. You had fucking... Oh my god, man! You had the fucking both of the dirty dogs in there,
Oh
but you
my
don't.
God.
But you don't got Finn Balor. You don't got Finn Balor. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
20 of them were tag teams. In the 30-man Royal Rumble, 20 of those individuals were a team.
Come on, bro. Come on. Finn is a jobber now, unfortunately, and it makes me
Sadly.
sick.
Sadly.
Cesaro needed to be in that match. Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. I wonder if it's because Sasha Banks is 30 years old. Oh, I think you're talking about her being in the match, Durante. And one thing I had brought up on the Royal Rumble review was, could it possibly be because she's still injured and she's, not 100%, but she still wanted to be in the match because they needed bodies?
Exactly. Could be. I could see that. And that's could be a reason why she came out first. Just get it over with, kind of.
Right.
So she didn't have to run down the ramp.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that as well, man. I'm not surprised they don't like Finn. You don't like Cesaro. They should go to AEW. Absolutely. I don't know why, but Cesaro's one of those guys you can't blame. Finn, I feel, is contractually held down. He said before he doesn't even want to be there in WWE. So
Exactly.
but Cesaro, I mean, this man literally was a free agent in 2021 after WrestleMania, and he opted to resign. So you can't feel bad for the man. You really can't feel bad for the man. No. I mean, dude, you've been in the company since 2012. I remember being a little 11-year-old kid watching Antonio Cesaro debut on the main roster.
Bruh.
And here we are in 2022, 10 fucking years later of him being in tag teams and him being in just meaningless mid-card feuds that don't mean a damn thing, and they opt to give him a WrestleMania match for its 5 minutes of fame.
Exactly, and never used him again.
And that was good enough for him to re-sign. So you really, guys, the guy's got all the talent in the world, but you genuinely can't blame anybody but him. You can't.
Exactly.
Finn, on the other hand, I feel bad for. I feel bad for. I think this poor guy just wants to be fucking used. And like I said, I'm sure the guy would have been more than happy to partake in a dog shit Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Just because he wants to be fucking used. And WWE doesn't do that. They don't do that, man. So they kept him out again, and he was saying how he wants a proper heel run on the main roster. I know it was talked about a couple weeks back, but they never did anything with it. You know this dude wants out. 100%. You know he's talking to Omega. You know he's talking to fucking the Bucks. You know he's talking to Adam Cole. You know he's talking to these guys, man. And
exactly.
Yeah, but Finn, bro, like I said, I'm sure this guy would have been more than happy to partake in a Royal Rumble, just to do something. You know what I mean? And he's not used. So WWE, the more fuck yous they keep giving him, one day, you know, one day it's gonna come around and bite them in the ass because he's gonna leave. No, they tricked Cesaro into re-signing with a small push that ended after he signed the deal. He's got to be smarter than that. He's got to be smarter than that. They do that all the time.
He's just done.
Yeah, they do that. Exactly. They do that all the time. Other guys, the Revival didn't fall for that shit. A lot of guys didn't fall for it because they know. He's got to know. He's been in WWE. He was in WWE for 9 years at the time.
They did it to him before. So, come on. He knew.
Yeah.
He's just delusional.
Rhea Ripley and Nikki. I don't even want to talk about that. I really don't give a shit about that feud.
Fuck that shit. Who cares?
More Alexa Bliss shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Mysterio versus The Miz, and with that,
the worst matches I've ever seen.
And with that, they are starting up a feud between the Mysterios and The Miz.
Bro, kill me. Fucking kill me, man. Bro, do you see Dominic's accomplishments?
Oh no, what was his accomplishments? Rey Mysterio's son?
Rey Mysterio's son, and getting eliminated by Happy Corbin in the Royal Rumble. That's the two things they put.
What?
My man was the tag team champion, and they just put that. What a fucking accomplishment.
Good lord, man. Hell of accomplishments for this kid.
Exactly.
Eric. Yeah, I like having chat. This is what Unscripted is about, man. Keep it coming, guys. So we don't have to talk about this god-awful show. Jesus Christ. Finn Balor didn't want to go to the main roster. He wanted to go to NXT UK instead of the main roster. Yeah, man. That's one of the things I wish. That's one of the biggest what ifs, man. Finn versus Walter. Now it will have to be Finn versus Gunther. Gunta, as he says in his fucking accent, dude. Oh my god. Sounds horrible. Yeah, man. Finn, yeah, huge what if, bro. Huge what if. The women's division sucks in WWE, Raw, and SmackDown. Absolutely, Jonathan. Absolutely, bro. I don't blame it on Cesaro. I blame it on Vince. And listen, man, I unfortunately got to disagree with you there, bro. Cesaro,
Yeah.
bro, he knew what was coming.
He did it to himself. He did it to himself.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
happens.
Watch WWE. This is from Durante. Watch WWE put Bailey and Sasha back together and book Sasha and Bailey versus Zelina and Carmella for the worthless
No.
Die in Fire women's tag team championship match.
Probably. I can see it.
I could, bro. I could see it. Another thing I could see with them kind of introducing Lita back. Remember a couple years ago when they wanted to do Lita and Trish winning the women's tag titles at WrestleMania?
I can see it. I can fucking see it. Kill me.
Eric says Vince wants to erase the NXT UK talent's history that move up out of there. Hence Walter, you mean Gunther, and Piper Niven or Doudrop. Yeah, it seems like a thing with these NXT, especially with the NXT UK people. Which kind of, now that you say that, it makes me scared for Pete Dunne, because you know, you never fucking know what the fuck this will. I mean, this guy's. I don't need. Listen, they changed Walter to Gunther. They changed Piper Niven to Doudrop. There is absolutely, you don't know what's next, bruh. You don't know what's next with this damn company.
Tosh or some fucking shit. Who fucking knows what they're gonna call Pete Dunne?
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Yeah, it happens a lot with these NXT UK people, man. Horrible. Absolutely atrocious. Dominic Mysterio versus The Miz. Yeah, like I said, guys, they are starting a feud with the fucking Mysterios and The Miz.
Kill me. Kill me.
So, what I think this is going to be Rey's feud to promote the game. You know how they do this with the cover athletes? They like to get them in a feud where they can win, type thing. They did it with AJ in 2018 when they wouldn't fucking take the title off of him, and his title reign was stale as hell, and they wouldn't take it off of him.
The game was coming out. It's just a way to get wins when they release the damn game.
Yeah. And then after that, they don't care about Rey Mysterio anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. This sounds horrible. This sounds fucking horrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Miz versus the Mysterios.
Kill me.
Seth freaking Rollins is out here with on the Kevin Owens show, and he is being talked to by Kevin Owens about how Roman Reigns cheated to win, and you know, he disqualified himself, and Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins have great chemistry. He told Seth to look at him, and he said, "You're the Universal Champion in my heart." And that popped Seth. Yeah, that popped Seth, and he was like, "Oh, thanks, Kev. That means a lot." And then he was like, and then he told him that he had a bigger announcement. Drum roll, please. And I genuinely laughed when Kevin Owens did his drum roll. He was like, good. I don't know what the fuck he did, bro, but that was.
Like bro was like blowing in the mic.
Bro, it was
the party chat.
It was hilarious, bro. Kevin Owens is amazing. Really wish, selfishly, I would have really liked to see him go to AEW, but I understand it.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
I get it. But you know, would AEW would he be a much darker character in AEW? That's the thing, because I feel like
that's true.
Kevin Owens has found a sweet spot by being. He can be very aggressive in the ring, but he's like very like unintentionally comedic to where it doesn't come off as cringe. He just comes off as like natural. Like when he talks on the mic, I feel like that's how he talks in real life. Like he's just, you know, like all just very.
That's how
like,
he would talk on BT.
Exactly, bro. Like That's where I think they found the sweet spot with Kevin Owens. Everybody knows how high I am on Seth Rollins. I think he's fantastic. He has found a career resurgence, came into his own truly, and he's been doing great stuff. And these two together are hilarious, bro. These two together are hilarious. So Kevin Owens does his awkward little drum roll, and Seth says that he is a member of the Elimination Chamber match with Bobby Lashley. And I'm like, what?
Okay. What? Like, all right.
You know what? I've seen a lot of people bringing this up.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it, what's the right word I'm looking for? Isn't it, ironic how they had Shane McMahon eliminate Kevin Owens from the Royal Rumble? I kept seeing this on Twitter. It's true. How fucking ironic is that? This dude just signs a new contract a couple weeks ago, and he gets thrown out by who? Vince's kid.
Shane McMahon. Come on, bro. Come on.
Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous, man. I thought about that, man. I kept seeing that on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, fuck, that's true. I remember thinking it was stupid, but that didn't even cross my mind. But I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, bro. Goddamn. Fucking A. You know it.
Oh, yeah, you know that was put in there on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking Shane. I'm dreading him coming back, dude.
You know what someone said, and it's so true? You know who he's gonna feud with?
Kurt.
Nope. Austin Theory. Because who's close to Vince? Austin Theory. Yep. That's gonna kill me. He's gonna get the rub from Vince's son. Fucking kill me.
The blue chipper.
Oh,
let Austin Theory be an up-and-coming star without throwing it in our face every day. This is the blue chipper. This is the fucking whatever they call him. Yeah, WWE's next star. Whenever they say that, they never turn out as WWE's next star. Did WWE in 2002, say, oh, John Cena's gonna be the next top guy? No, it just happened.
It just happened. It just happens, bro. Like, come on, bro.
It's like WWE did that same shit with Roman Reigns, and the only reason he was the top guy is because they put him there. But in everybody's heart, the top guy was a Seth Rollins, a Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, this guy, that guy, you know what I mean? AJ Styles, fucking John Cena in 2016 even. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But every time they try to shove it down your throat and say, this is our guy, this is the top guy, he never fucking turns out to be the top guy. Roman Reigns is the top guy now because
they forced it to be. By doing so much.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is the top guy now because he's a heel. He's a heel, and they finally were forced to listen to us, which a huge part of that was Roman. And not only that, but they, once he became a heel, he's not they for a while, in the beginning of his tribal chief run, they stopped treating him how they used to. Oh, this is the big dog, the underdog in the fight. They always tried to paint him as like this fucking coming from behind babyface.
It never made sense.
Yeah. Oh, he's up against Brock. He's up against Braun. Yeah. That holds about as much legitimacy as MGK in 2012 calling John Cena the underdog of WWE. What? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
The literal opposite.
But yeah, man, I mean, for years they tried to shove that shit down our throat with Roman Reigns, and it never worked until they turned him heel, and now he's the top guy because he's not a fucking babyface. Because, I mean, giving me a little bit of nostalgia, but saying this kind of shit again. But how do you look at him and not see a heel?
Exactly.
These are things we used to say all the time, man. But back to Austin Theory. Every time they say one of these guys is look at McIntyre, for example, the chosen one. He's the chosen one
Guess what?
now, but that version of Drew
Exactly.
McIntyre that was the
Was fired.
chosen one was fired, and he was playing air guitar.
Exactly. So when they say they're the next big thing, they're the prospect, they ain't. They ain't. And if they are, they completely change by the time they are actually big star.
Legitimately, the last one I can think of that actually became a big star was Brock Lesnar. His
Let's say Brock.
his nickname was the next big thing, and he was that. You know,
Give it to Brock. He's one of the only ones that actually did it like that.
yeah, genuinely, he was literally probably about. Well, he was definitely the only one in a long time.
Long ass time.
Yeah. So Austin Theory versus Kevin Owens here. Remember how we just told you guys that Kevin Owens re-signed? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he lost to Austin Theory. He will not be participating in the Elimination Chamber.
Like Austin Theory, and I'm happy it's a younger guy.
Yeah.
But come on, I would love to see KO in there. Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. Or one of my thing is now, why would you set it up for another match with Roman and Seth and put Seth in the chamber? Why not put Seth's spot for Owens? Does that make any sense?
No, and in Seth's promo, he basically just sidelined Roman himself. Just, I'm still in Roman's head for when I come back and want that title. But for now, what?
You're like, what?
He just fucked you over. Okay, I don't get it, bro. I do not understand.
If I'm
It
Seth
doesn't make
Rollins, I'm saying I'm getting another fucking title match, and if he gets disqualified, he gives me the championship.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
Simple storytelling. This is why people love NXT of 2018. Simple fucking storytelling. They had a great story. They had a great story in that match. With the whole Shield thing, it was great. It was great. Exactly. It was the best match of the night. Like I said in the beginning of the Rumble review, we went from here and all the way down, literally straight down, not even an incline, just straight fucking down from there. The whole night. So, why? How does that make any sense, man? How does that make any sense? It doesn't. So now, who the fuck does Roman Reigns face at Saudi Arabia? Does he even go to Saudi Arabia?
I was about to say, who the hell is he gonna even face?
I can't remember if he does or not. I think he does. I think he's went before.
I think he has. Yeah. Didn't he go when the plane incident happened? He was one of the first ones out.
Oh, yep, he was.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, who the fuck is he gonna face? Bet they haven't figured that out.
Mansoor. Watch.
He's gonna face Mansoor.
Watch.
And they're gonna low-key say to Ali, this could have been you. They're gonna do that.
I could see it. Yeah, this because Mansoor don't got nothing to do for Saudi Arabia, and they want to give him his match because
exactly.
He's from there, so.
And they want to give the middle finger to Ali. What better way? God damn.
So.
What an interesting match.
Guys, look at the chat. What happened? Oh, damn. You got some long ones.
Just questions. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, you're a dumb. Brock Lesnar.
Dumb. You're dumb.
Damn, bro. He's out here cooking. He's out here cooking Brock.
I'm gonna read this. Hold on, bro. Give me a second. I gotta read this all out. Brock Lesnar, you're a dumb.
Ronda
You're dumb.
Rossville.
You are. You look like you. Like you. Look like Gary Coleman without the haircut. Amazing. Brock Lesnar, you look like the fat version of Paul Heyman without the ponytail. Wait. Hold on. Listen, I get you're roasting Paul. You're roasting Brock. But Brock is the fat version of Heyman? Man, that don't really make sense to me, dog. I gotta really say. Goldberg, you like, oh shit. Damn, he's just roasting.
I'm
Ain't
telling
nothing
you,
to
bro.
read.
Brody cooking.
It's just cooking. I could put a burger on this bitch. That shit'll be cooked.
Next up, I gotta bring this up. We're not gonna talk about it, but I just want to say this. We seen Dolph Ziggler versus Angelo Hawkins. All right, I'm done. I'm done. That's all I had to say.
That's all I need to say.
That's all I had to say. Angelo Hawkins. It's Angelo Hawkins. Oh, I love it. I love it. This dude might be one of my favorites on the roster now. Angelo Hawkins. Yeah, so apparently Cincinnati is where he's from. So Dawkins comes from the jungle.
Cool.
And
cool catch.
yeah, bro. And he got a win in his hometown. I love to see it.
Wow.
And you could see you could see the happiness on the man's face. So it was cool. It was cool to see, bro. It was cool to see. Good for him. I'm happy for him. Angelo Hawkins, like I said, returns home to the jungle, Cincinnati, and picks up a victory deep in the woods against a lifer that you can only find deep in the jungle, and he beat him, Dolph Ziggler. So what do you know? Veer Mahan is still coming to Raw. Still.
Bro, that's a long ass drive. I don't know what he been doing.
What the fuck is this dude doing? Is he walking from India, bro? What happened to Veer, bro? Let him hear it.
I think he's showing up to the arena the wrong week. So this week he showed up to last week's arena. Next week he'll show up to this week's arena. I think that's what he's doing. I think I figured it out. He needs to update his GPS and he needs to track where they're going next instead of where they're at currently. You'd think
quite possibly.
Now.
Quite possibly, bro. I could totally see it, man. I can totally see it. Yeah, we don't know where the hell this dude's at. We get the ending to the scooter race between Gable and Riddle. And
race.
Yeah,
it's fucking Vince's two brain cells racing. That's what the fuck that was.
Riddle is about to win. He gets attacked by Otis and Gable. And Gable wins. Sorry, Gable wins because he gets distracted. Riddle gets distracted because of Otis, and that was that, man. That was that. Nothing really too crazy there. Yeah, nothing crazy at all. Ending of that. Then we transition into Riddle finally getting his match, but it's not with Chad Gable, or it's not against the Alpha Academy. It's against Otis. Right before these two go on, Adam Pearce comes out and he says that Riddle versus Otis is going to be a tag, or not a tag, an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Otis beats down Riddle in the whole entire match, but at the end, Riddle did the babyface comeback and got the victory over Otis, getting himself a chance at the WWE Championship in the Elimination Chamber. Interesting. Is Matt Riddle going to win the WWE Championship?
Could he? Maybe. Could it be AJ? Who knows? It's actually looking pretty decent.
I will say this. For a year that they did not need the WWE Championship to be defended in the chamber, they did actually go out and put on a well put together card. or a well put
Exactly.
together field
Match.
for the Chamber.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of had to do it on Raw because, like I said, SmackDown has no fucking people. But like I said,
Exactly.
if you just take out Bobby Lashley, insert Kevin Owens, and the winner gets the championship match at Mania and faces Bobby Lashley, I think it would be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, literally the only other way around this, and to have this, you know, because if, for example, if Bobby Lashley wins, then he goes on at WrestleMania to face AJ Styles. Why is AJ Styles getting a championship match when he just lost in the Chamber?
Exactly.
So there is somebody who's not in the Chamber. Randy Orton.
KO. Randy Orton. True.
KO is another one. You can put it on Seth. KO
Yeah.
is there. Then you have Matt Riddle. He can win it.
Orton is there.
And then you have Randy Orton, who's not in it. I mean, you got two routes, but then at that, then you're taking the championship off of Lashley after 3 weeks.
Exactly. You can't take championship off him.
I can't tell you guys how many people. I can't tell you guys how many people I've spoken to since the Royal Rumbles. One of my friends at work even told me this today. He said, "Man, you were right about Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. It was mid."
Yeah. He didn't get his match.
No,
He's still not getting his match. Shit ain't
No.
right.
it's not, bro. It's really not. So yeah, so that was that. Damn, what the hell happened after this?
Ugh.
Give me 1 second. I think. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty much the last, other than the. Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't missing anything. We had a women's match, Bianca versus Carmella. She beat Carmella. Apparently, Bianca's supposed to be facing Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
Ugh. Why? Ugh, kill me.
I don't know with this company. I swear to Christ. Bianca Belair, it's just not there. It's just not there, bro. It's just not. You know, I think that she was genuinely buried at the hands of Becky Lynch.
She needs to go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Her time on Raw is done.
Yeah, what they absolutely needed to do in that draft, and they didn't, was take Becky away from Bianca, and they kept them together for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And
no reason.
Stupid.
Exactly.
So next we had AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio. This is the last qualifying match of the night, and this is actually really cool. Rey Mysterio went to do his little sit-out bomb thing, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And AJ Styles rolled through it and ended his shit with a Styles Clash, bro. So that was a really dope spot, and AJ Styles ends up being the last guy in the Elimination Chamber match, bro. So that's a pretty good field, I will say. That's a pretty good field.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, they put together a really good field. The only problem here is Bobby Lashley needs somebody he can face, but if they want to have Bobby win it, if they come up with something for Bobby in the meantime, in the 3 weeks, I feel like that's why they put him in here, because they can always just keep the belt on him. Because
Exactly.
WWE, not knowing what they want to do with the WWE Championship yet, if you don't have Bobby in that match, then you kind of already set it up for him to walk in to WrestleMania as champion, you know? But them putting him in the match is just WWE's way of saying, well, if all goes wrong, or if we can't come up with anything for Lashley in the next 3 weeks, we'll either put it on Seth or Matt Riddle. And that's,
Exactly.
yeah, for me, I think it's between it's between Seth and Riddle. I don't see them coming up with anything for Bobby Lashley in 3 weeks. I don't see it at all.
Not. Which is sad, man. Which is real sad.
It is. Yeah, it is.
God.
Yeah, so and then to end the show, Rowdy Ronda
Yeah.
is out in the ring talking about how she's the only big time badass bitch in the business or something like that. Dude,
Alright, as look as I did.
you've been gone for 3 years talking about your big time. Big time in what? Big time in fucking what? Not to mention...
His name ain't shit.
Yeah, not to mention... She looked so fucking bored. She looked like she did not want to be there whatsoever. Did you see the way she was just standing there and the way she was just talking so monotone?
Like, it's how I fucking talk at work, bro.
I'm the only big time badass bitch. And should
Like,
I face Becky or should I face Charlotte? I have unfinished business with both of these women.
Like,
Bro, can you
she
fucking
was
show some fucking enthusiasm? I mean, God, at least you could laugh at Ronda, how she used to be, you know? You could laugh at, bro, her promos,
like smallpox.
bro, she was trash on the mic. It was amazing. You know, at least you could laugh at her, but my God, man. I mean, could you have a little more enthusiasm in you? I mean, fucking God, speak with some fucking bass in your voice. Something. Get excited. Get angry. Fucking something, man.
Exactly.
Give me something.
Something.
Ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Show some fucking enthusiasm. So Becky Lynch comes out here. Becky Lynch comes out there. Unless I missed it, I didn't hear Corey Graves say the line.
He didn't. I really don't think he did, actually. Thankfully.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. Becky Lynch wasn't as bad as she has been. She, like, I can kind of, listen to her. Not that she was, like, great or anything, but it's just the past couple of weeks, oh my God. You just want her to, you just want her to shut up as quickly as possible. But
this week it wasn't too bad. It really wasn't.
No, she wasn't like, she didn't have me rolling my fucking eyeballs. But,
exactly. I feel like Corey might have slipped it in somewhere, but I was too brain numb from Ronda Rousey talking to even notice it.
Yeah, it gave me a little bit of nostalgia when she called her Ronnie the little weirdo. It's just funny because just, like, every time she says that, Ronda just has this look on her face where she just, like, looks so pissed off, like a little 6-year-old kid that just got called by a nickname they don't like. You know, she looks so butthurt when Becky Lynch used to say that. So that gave me a little bit of nostalgia, but she's telling her that, she's scared of her and stuff like that, and Ronda Rousey does the weakest fucking judo throw. I mean, in 2018, she was, like,
aggressive with that shit. It was
She
great.
did, yeah. She was awesome with those little judo flips. Remember when Alicia Fox was yelling at her husband, and then the next night on Raw, Ronda Rousey was flipping her ass around like a pillow?
Bro, she was fucking tossing her ass, bro. It was
Oh,
great.
bro, she was fucking her up, man.
But
But
tonight it was just over the shoulder.
she literally just slowly just grabbed Becky's arm, slowly went behind her, whipped her over her shoulder, and then put the mic to her face and said, "You'll hear my answer on Friday." Like, dude, who are you, fucking Batman? What are you trying to be, fucking? What are you trying to be, Christian Bale? What are you trying to be, fucking Robert Pattinson here? What the fuck's going on, man?
You wearing fucking hockey pants? What are you doing? Are you
Like,
fucking like? She
yo,
just barely even grabbed, like she like even barely grabbed her arm with the mic and was just, you'll get my answer on Friday. What? God. Oh, I wonder what your answer is gonna be on Friday. Now you're on SmackDown. I wonder what it's gonna be. I wonder the show you're on. They're giving the answer. I wonder who it's gonna be then. Way to make it obvious.
yeah, and like with WWE, another one of my main gripes is fucking milk it. What's the
Exactly.
rush?
Milk the shit out of that.
Because you're gonna announce it's gonna be Charlotte. Then Charlotte's gonna have to face somebody random at
Simon.
fucking
Well,
Saudi
Chamber
Arabia,
and
the
Fastlane.
Elimination Chamber. I don't know if they're doing Fastlane this year. Are they?
I have no clue still. Feel like probably.
I
No, we love to
think
get pay-per-views in.
I think there was only one. I think there was only one slot after Rumble, and then it was Mania.
Hopefully we get nothing in March from them.
Hopefully, bro, because it's pointless anyway.
Oh, 100% pointless.
Let me try to find this shit.
Well, with WWE lately, they don't post their schedule like they used to. They kind of just announce it. So we
Okay.
don't even know.
Yeah, so they don't have either slots for the Saudi shows on here, but
No.
they're obviously in here anyway. But it doesn't look like there's gonna be a March pay-per-view. We got 2 January
not.
pay-per-views. We got, Elimination Chamber. Then it's Mania in April. We got May, June, July, and then another one in July, SummerSlam, and then September 4th, All Out weekend.
Oh, of course. Wonder what we're watching.
Yeah.
Especially if it's in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. And no, this one's apparently the Chicago one's gonna be in June.
No, I'm talking about All Out in Chicago.
Oh yeah, they're coming here, no doubt.
Chicago.
Yeah, they're coming here, no doubt. I think they're gonna do All Out here every year. I think.
Because
they're
switching.
Well, because they're going back to Vegas for Double or Nothing. So I think it's kind of the traditions for their big. I think those are their 2 biggest markets. So I think they do like to go there. But for All Out this year, United Center. Let's make it happen, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's make it happen, bro. 20,000 deep in that motherfucker, and you debut fucking. I don't even know somebody.
Fucking somebody. Who knows?
Yeah, bro. I mean, by that time we might see fucking Finn Balor or some shit. You never know, man. You never know.
Hopefully Veer.
Gunther. Veer.
Oh God. Yeah.
Wow.
He couldn't make his way to Raw. He found his way to Dynamite. Who knows?
Bro. Bro showed up to the wrong arena. Just happened to be on All Out Day. Yeah, man. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's gonna be Fastlane, thank God. But you never know with these people. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
They might announce it 2 weeks before the show. Oh, in 2 weeks' time, we're going on the Fastlane.
You never know.
Yeah, never.
Oh,
You
bro, see
truly.
what the chamber song is?
Isn't it
Oh,
Astronaut in the Ocean or something?
yep. I fucking heard
That
that
fucking
faintly
song
in the
sucks.
background. Oh, bro, really? Who listened to that and told Vince about it? Who? You know what?
I think
Nick
Nick
Khan's
Khan
the
is
type of motherfucker.
Yeah,
You knew it.
I
Nick Khan is that type of motherfucker.
because like I think one of the things like, and I've noticed this ever since he's kind of taken over control, is like we're getting more like newer like songs that like people know, because back then
Yeah,
like those pay-per-view songs, like I don't know who the fuck knew, like I don't know who
what about
knew
those
those
songs?
songs. You know, I swear to God, I do not know who knew those songs, bro. Like,
I couldn't tell you.
there's
But now I
not.
think Nick Khan spends all his time on TikTok.
I think so,
I'm
or
too monkey.
I think he has people that are like in tune with what, like, younger demographics like listen to nowadays. So I think he has
Yeah,
people go scour TikTok and find fucking shitty TikTok songs. That song, I heard that. Like, the one they just had wasn't so bad.
wasn't as bad. I
Ballin'
will
by
say.
Logic. Like, that's
Yeah,
okay. That's okay. I like that. I like that song. That's a good pay per view song. But really, what happened to the days of fucking Finger 11 and Rev Theory on the fucking? You know what I mean? Like when I was growing up, man, those are that's the kind of rock they used to have, and I still listen to a lot of those songs, bro.
oh yeah.
I still listen to a lot of those songs, like just good theme songs for pay per view, man. Like, but that
Listen
shit,
to
I.
NXT.
Mm-hmm.
They did it right.
Oh my God, those takeover theme songs were amazing. Blood in the
Exactly. All of
Water,
them.
Judas, Painless,
They were always added to the playlist, bro.
Wonderful Life. I love that song, bro. Um,
Like, they were always added to the playlist, bro. You can say
mm-hmm,
the same for main roster shows.
mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely, dude. Um, What was that one? What was that one takeover song? There was like two War Game songs. It was Wonderful Life and oh
Was
fuck,
it the
what is
one we
their
went to
name?
you're talking about?
No, Takeover War Games
Okay.
2. The one that had Wonderful
Oh,
Life, and then there was another one by uh oh, what's his name?
fuck.
I can't
I'm
it's on the tip of my
looking it
tongue.
up. I gotta look this shit up, dog. What city was that? Oh, what year was that? 2018? Yep.
2018, yeah.
NXT Takeover War Games 2018 theme song.
Voices.
Yep.
Voices by who the hell sings it?
Motionless and White.
Motionless in White. That's their fucking name. Bro, amazing. Like
Yeah,
oh god, those songs went so hard, and now we
they
got
really did.
Astronaut in the Ocean.
God, kill me.
You know, that song is very fitting to WWE though. So apparently the meaning of that song is like an astronaut's supposed to be in space and he's in the ocean. So he's down bad, right? The
Uh,
astronaut is down bad. So it makes sense for WWE. They're down bad, bruh. They're in the
they
ocean for
really are.
sure.
They think
They're
they're in space. They're in the ocean.
100%. 100%. So,
It
for as
fits.
trash as the song is, and it fucking sucked, man. It fucking sucked. And, like I said, they didn't do bad with the Royal Rumble song. I don't know what the
They
hell that
didn't.
Migos shit was they had before
Oh my
for
god.
day one. They suck. But Logic Ballin' was good. That was good. I like that
I'm back.
song, bro. I like
I
that
hate it.
song. But this shit, man. Oh my god, atrocious. Who the hell
God.
made that decision? Who gave that the green light? Who said, man, when I think about the Elimination Chamber, I think about this. I think about Astronaut in the Ocean.
Come
That
on,
song
bro.
is fucking trash.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And, oh God, we still didn't even finish up talking about Raw. So Ronda Rousey flips her over. You're going to hear my decision on Monday or Friday. And who comes out after Ronda Rousey leaves? Lita.
Yay. She just comes out. Just walk past Ronda and Gorilla and just comes out.
And she says, Becky's a fighting champion. Becky says, what are you getting at? And she tells her that she said, how about you and me at Elimination Chamber? And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Why are you putting me through this? You know what I thought would be a great championship match? But honestly, I think she'll leave this year. I genuinely think she's going to leave the company this year. We thought we were going to see her in the Royal Rumble. Paige.
Oh, true. That could have been a great one.
I think Paige versus Becky Lynch would go hard. Nonetheless, I think Paige is leaving. We know her contract's up this summer, and she's gone. She's gone 100%.
I think she is.
Yeah,
I think she is.
100% she's gone. She's been sitting around doing nothing for the longest time ever. She's 100%. Like, yeah, she's done. She's done.
Yep.
And with WWE, who even knows if Paige was that? Who even knows if Paige was really that injured to begin with?
Exactly.
Or was that just them spiting her for the Del Rio drama?
Could be. I could see it. They done that type of shit for less.
Exactly, bro. So yeah, that was that, and Durante asked this shit earlier in the night, but he says, why is Lita facing Becky Lynch? Because now WWE all of the sudden cares about women's wrestling.
Exactly. They want to get legends versus. They want to get the dream matches. No, they don't. Ronda's back, and they need women to face Becky. That's it.
Fuck your women's division, bro. It's still ass. In fact, it's worse. Somehow.
Exactly.
AEW Dynamite.
Let's go.
Cleveland, Ohio. Beach break. The night for the Rebel Heart.
Oh.
So we thought. This show. No, it did not. Cody Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara to open the show. Man, oh man.
Man.
This was one of the best ladder matches, and I said this on... It was either Friday or Saturday for the Rumble review. I said this on Saturday. When I'm eating and watching a wrestling match, I'm just watching the wrestling match. I'm eating. I'm not really popping. I'm just eating and watching. I was eating, and this shit made me set my fucking burger down and pop, bruh. Because it was that damn good, bro. This was incredible. This was incredible, man. I loved it. Truly. I loved this. This was great. This was a great ladder match. Started off a little slow. We went to commercial, and once we came back from the first commercial break, they went from like gear 1 to like gear 6. Exactly. I was like, holy fuck.
Went crazy. It was amazing.
Cody Rhodes, they added some great strategy into this ladder match, and I love this. One of what I believe is one of the most underrated ladder matches we've ever watched is Zayn versus Styles versus Hardy. And one of the reasons I say that was because that ladder match was just incredibly strategic. Exactly. Like Sami Zayn just... I mean, dude, this dude handcuffed Jeff Hardy's ear to the ladder. Like, that is fucking genius, bro.
That's smart.
That is
Exactly.
fucking genius, man. And I love it. I love it, bro. Cody was trying to take out Sammy Guevara's legs here. He tried putting him in a figure four through the ladder, similar to how Bret used to do it through the ring post, but instead with the ladder. Sammy Guevara absolutely earns himself, without a doubt, a nominee for Spot of the Year.
Truly.
This dude jumped off the top rope on the top of another ladder, jumped off that ladder, and hit a cutter on Cody Rhodes.
Perfect cutter.
Picture fucking perfect, bro. From a 12-foot high ladder.
Unfucking believable. That bitch is still being clipped. And that's how amazing it is.
Dude.
Can't beat it.
Absolutely incredible, bro. Absolutely incredible, man. I loved this ladder match. Sammy Guevara, I was about to say Sami Zayn. Sammy Guevara absolutely was crucified on the ladder. He was outside on a 12-foot ladder. They had the ladder bridge from the barricade to the ring. This man does a swanton, and I fucking knew because of how close he was to, he set the ladder up so close to where Cody was.
He was.
And I was like, oh, he's either missing him and just landing right on his back, or he's gonna barely hit him. Oh, he hit him all right, and in doing that, he was absolutely crucified. This dude's back literally bent. Bro, oh god, oh my god, brutal. that was so brutal, man. That was so brutal. There was also a spot where Cody hit a crossroads off the top of the ladder, dude. Also a great picture perfect superplex, which superplexes in this day and age can kind of be a little overused. But man, this one from that high up, man, it just looked incredible, bro. It just looked incredible.
Exactly, man. That was a great ass ladder match.
A lot of people. Oh fuck yeah, absolutely. And in a day and age where I feel like through watching WWE and stuff, I feel like the ladder match is kind of a little oversaturated. Nothing really feels fresh. Everybody just kind of does the same kind of thing, and a lot of times in WWE and other companies, if you've seen one ladder match, you've seen them all. Either you're getting in a completely boring one, or you're just getting a ladder match where everybody's just trying to kill themselves. So there's nothing really fresh, man. But this ladder match was incredible, bro. This match was incredible, man. A lot of people have this high on their list as one of their favorite ladder matches ever. And I could totally see that argument, bro. Totally.
Oh, 100%. I could see it. I could see that argument, man.
Absolutely, man. So these guys are both standing on the top of the ladder, and Sammy Guevara, this was at the very end, hits Cody Rhodes in the face with one of the championships. Cody falls, and Guevara pulls down both championships, man. And Sammy Guevara is the new undisputed TNT champ, man. So he shockingly beats Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this, man. I think I would have went with Cody.
Personally, I would have.
Yeah, I think I would have went with Cody. As for Sammy, what we seen from his first reign obviously was a dud. I'm hoping we can kind of pick things up.
No, exactly.
Because, now that Jericho's, kind of, doing his own little thing with LAX, what I don't want to happen, and it's kind of scaring me, I've been thinking about this, is Guevara going to step in and try to get his brothers all back together?
I hope not. I was going to say, I hope this even worsens Jericho's case. If that makes sense. Like Guevara winning on his own shows LAX that when Guevara's not around Jericho, he's winning. That's what I would do personally. But
Yeah, I like
I
that.
feel like they might do that shit, and I hope they don't reunite them.
I like that.
I
Yeah,
hate the Inner Circle at this point. Should have broke them up when you had a chance
at Double
last
or
year.
Nothing. Yep.
You better break them up now. You better.
Yeah, because now if you break them up, get ready for a 7-month-long feud with Chris Jericho
Exactly.
and the other members. What would have
Yep.
been perfect, and hindsight's 2020. You can't blame us for not, looking at it like this then, because we thought they had something planned through the summer. They had the perfect chance to break them up and not make a year-long angle out
Not
of it.
need to make a feud. Exactly.
But hey,
They just had to.
they stayed together. Everybody thought they must be staying together for a reason. Majority of people thought that, so it was like, okay, let's see what happens here. And it was a fucking letdown. One of the letdowns of the years was the Labors. What the hell? Something I can't remember. Was it letdown of the year that won my or that I think it was both of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, letdown of the
Yeah,
year.
yours was
Inner
the
Circle
Labors
versus Pinnacle.
letdown. Yeah. Yeah. It was a letdown.
Yeah, my letdown of the year was Inner Circle versus Pinnacle. Well, there you fucking have it.
Goddamn.
But they had the perfect chance, man, and they didn't pull the trigger. And now, if we get a breakup, we're gonna get a 7-month-long feud along with that. And the thing is too, if Jericho, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Jesus, I hate when I do this. Oh, Chris Jericho, for whatever reason, likes to tell these incredibly cheesy feel good stories.
Oh.
And I can genuinely see Guevara and Hager stepping in to get in between LAX and Chris Jericho and make them all boys again, because look at what he did last year. Everybody thought the Pinnacle should have just squashed the Inner Circle, and looking back, they should have. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Well, everybody thought that in the beginning. Everybody was shocked that they won at Double or Nothing, but they had something planned for the summer, right? I digress. But Jericho, with them winning at Double or Nothing and having the feel-good moment in front of the full capacity crowd, he likes to tell these incredibly cheesy fucking stories. Or his feud with MJF.
Yeah.
They do a year-long feud just for him to just beat him.
Lame as hell. Jericho don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, everybody gives Cody shit, but yo.
Look at what Jericho's doing. He's fucking all this shit.
He's been awful for a minute, dude. He's been awful for a minute.
For a fucking while.
Yeah, bro. No doubt, man. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man, because it seems like whenever Sammy Guevara goes off and starts to do great shit on his own, he somehow finds his way back with the Inner Circle, and it's incredibly annoying. It's incredibly annoying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm scared for.
It really is.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes spoke after the match. He was emotional. He said that he was working here under a handshake deal. That story is no BS, but he's never felt more at home than under those lights.
Oh, Cody.
I love when I hear people telling me how much they hate Cody Rhodes.
Oh, I love it.
Because this is a case where the man is doing something right. This man, I was explaining to my guy the other day. I was explaining to my buddy that kind of what the character was, because he's always telling me how much he can't stand Cody. and I love it because that's the point.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's why whenever people say, like, oh,
I hate
like when
him.
people say like, oh, I hate CM Punk, he's just not it anymore. He's not how he used to be. That's the fucking point. That's the point.
Exactly.
It's the same situation with Cody Rhodes. It's like this guy tries so hard to be the good guy, and he believes he's the good guy, but everybody fucking hates him, and it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. This guy is operating on a different level right now. He's amazing, man. Amazing shit here from Cody Rhodes.
Truly.
Wardlow faces 2 jobbers in his home state of Cleveland, Ohio, and he gets rid of both of them with the Symphony Powerbomb. The Symphony of Destruction. I don't know why, since he's using the Symphony name, I don't know why he doesn't call himself the Maestro of Mayhem, bro.
He should. He should. You just give him an idea. If they start calling him that, someone's listening to us, bro. You know that.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, he's talking about, symphonies and shit like that. Why don't you just call him the Maestro of Mayhem? He's called Mr. Mayhem anyway. Wonder who he fucking stole that from. Yeah, but Wardlow wins this match here, man, and yeah, he continues his ways of he continues the storyline arc that should be coming to a halt sometime this year, man, and I'm excited for it. Don't let this be on Letdown of the Year, TK. Do not.
It better fucking not. It better fucking not. Don't TK it.
Next we have... Damn, who the hell did they face? We have Chris Jericho and LAX versus... 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. This whole match consisted of LAX and LAX tagging each other in and out. Jericho did not get in at all. I think he started the match, and after that, he didn't get in at all. Towards the end, he went to walk away. Shit kind of broke out on the outside of the ring. I think it was Matt Lee. Matt Lee's face came towards the rope. Jericho hit him with the Judas effect to help his buddies. Just, I think, to add a little more fuel to the fire, like, oh, you couldn't beat him unless I hit him with that Judas effect. So
Exactly.
Then
just to make his case look good.
Yeah, so then Santana and Ortiz, they ended up picking up the victory here for the team. Jericho's standing on the stage, and like a little kid that didn't get his way, starts throwing up his middle fingers to LAX and saying, fuck you. And they were saying it right back to him. You could hear him mouth it. Like,
what? Okay. Bro's just a sorry little kid.
Dude, like, does LAX not have a point? When they said, the Lucha Bros are tag team champs and this and that, and here we are having to fight your battles ever since we got here. These guys are one of the best tag teams on the fucking planet. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
These guys are incredible, and here they are, and Jericho doesn't like to hear that because it's not true, even though it is. And, here he is, flipping his boys off. Just like a sorry little kid, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that really tells me that you're trying to keep your group together. Like, what?
Yeah, makes no sense, man. Makes no sense.
Not at all, bro. Not at all. We got probably my favorite match of the night. Legit Layla Hirsch versus Red Velvet. I couldn't even tell you who won this match. I think it was Layla Hirsch. Yeah, I think. And her new heel turn. Every time I see her, I laugh because she just reminds me of like a miniature Shayna Baszler, and it's fucking hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. I love it.
I'm dead.
Brit Baker came out. I think she just cut a self promo. I don't think anybody else came out, if I can remember correctly. No. Yeah, she just.
I don't remember anybody.
Yeah, she had her PWI awards out there. She was talking about how a winning Baker, or how she's the only
Dang.
winning Baker in Cleveland. Obviously making fun of the Cleveland Browns' whole drama at the moment with Baker Mayfield ruining the team. And yeah, man, so it was just a self promo, just kind of, hyping herself up. Nothing really too crazy here, but it was some heat, as always, by the doctor. And
Exactly.
the
Yeah,
House
it's
of
fire.
Black. Absolutely, bro. The House of Black cut a promo.
Man, oh
Whew.
man. Love it.
Man.
Did not know that Brody King sounded like that. And he is fire. This is gonna be real fire.
Brody, I've heard Brody talk before. And, I met him personally, so I kind of just heard him talk as,
In
in his normal voice. I did not know this man's promo voice sounded that good. Jesus.
Exactly.
That was insanely great, bro. I heard this man open his mouth and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's how he sounds in a promo? He sounds incredible, man. These two had a nice side by side. Black came up, walked from the darkness, and then when Brody came up, he also walked from the darkness as well, and it looked just incredible, man. It just looked
Oh, bro,
incredible.
it's amazing.
It was a great visual. They were talking about how Pac, how the time's gonna come and they're gonna get a hold of him and fucking beat the holy hell out of him, and fuck his ass up, pretty much.
Yeah.
That was, they said that exactly like that.
Like that.
But
Perfectly.
yeah, man. So Brody King tells Pac, just like death, and he walks away. And Black stands there for a minute, gets an evil grin on his face, starts to walk away, turns his head around, and he says, "We are inevitable." And they walk back into the darkness. So, bro,
Love it.
that was fucking
flames.
insane, dude. That was incredible, man. That was incredible. Love it. I love it, bro. Yeah, great shit here from these guys.
Truly, bro. Truly.
CM Punk comes out and talks about MJF. CM Punk comes out and talks about MJF. MJF comes out and CM Punk's trying to get him to fight him. CM Punk came out in his ring gear. He's trying to get him to fight him that night in Cleveland at Beach Break. MJF declines and he says, "No, I want to fight you in Chicago." Interesting. Very, very interesting, man. CM Punk wants to fight MJF in Chicago. Or MJF wants to fight CM Punk in Chicago. Something sounds a little fishy about that, man. Why does MJF want to willingly walk onto enemy territory and fight Chicago's favorite son, man?
Maybe he has someone from Chicago that needs his rent paid. And the only way to get his rent paid is from MJF when he faces CM Punk in Chicago.
He did bring up something about a lawsuit.
He did. He really did. So
Bro, we about to see Cole Cabana versus CM Punk, bro. The battle.
It's about to be like
loser pays rent for the other one the rest of their life.
oh fuck, man. But yeah, they're really like going in like in the advertisements that it's a match, but I wouldn't be surprised if something happens, but I'm open to whatever happens on Wednesday, man. I really am.
Oh yeah. Whatever it is, it'll be heat. Does he maybe have a mercenary to fight the battle for him? Does he have a killer? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen at this point.
I really do not.
I don't. But it seems a little fishy, man, and I'm intrigued as hell to see what happens with MJ and CM Punk because, like I said, it's just a little fishy, man. Why is he willingly walking into Chicago wanting a match with CM Punk, bro?
Exactly.
Sounds a little fishy.
He's got to be doing something, man. He's got to be doing something. It's not like MJF.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so see, he made a couple jokes about Punk, about him and his whole court stuff and stuff like that, and yeah, he was making jokes about CM Punk suing people and shit, and CM Punk said that he'll see him next week because the difference between those two is he always gets back up, and MJF said, "Oh, you always get back up, okay." Out come the Pinnacle, and they attack CM Punk. This is where I thought Johnny Gargano was going to come out. I thought Gargano was going to come out in this match because this was kind of the last thing before the main event. Thought he was going to show up in the ladder match. Didn't happen. I really thought he was going to show up here because it just seemed a little weird. Plus, he has history with FTR, so I thought it
that's true.
If they were to have him kind of come out somewhere, and then his first kind of feud in AEW would be like Shawn Spears as like a starter feud, like just kind of his first like little mini feud. That's kind of what was going through my mind, and I was like, okay, that makes sense because he's got the history with FTR and stuff like that. So,
and he's got the same place history as Shawn Spears.
Mm-hmm.
Two NXT guys. That would be awesome to see.
Mm-hmm. Wardlow was from Cleveland, so yeah. CM Punk, they all beat the holy hell out of CM Punk. MJF sits crisscross on his chest, and I think he said, "I'll see you next week" or something like that. Or he said it's clobbering time or something. I can't remember what he said. But yeah, and that was that segment. That was incredible, bro. That was incredible.
Truly, bro. Truly.
Speaking of Johnny Gargano, we got the main event.
Oh, God.
The main event. Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy in a lights out unsanctioned match. This was trash.
Oh, I hated it.
This was utter shit. I understand. I don't either. It was just really boring. I remember there was a spot where all the tag teams started running out, but then the best friends came out, and
yeah, there was that spot. I remember someone threw a light at somebody, and then the ending. That's all I remember from the match itself.
Man, why is this feud a thing? And this is a thing with AEW. The ending to their feuds, a lot of the time, they don't end with the right winner. Look at MJF and Chris Jericho. I mean, they go the whole feud and like MJF is, beating him and getting one step ahead of him. But then in the end, he just loses.
He just loses. Like, how?
Like, why are you always just trying to tell the triumphant babyface story? Oh, he overcame the bad guy. Bro, no one cares.
I don't care that Orange Cassidy overcame the bad guy. What? He shouldn't have. He's Orange Cassidy.
No.
This
match sucked, bro. This feud needs to be scrapped. Mm-hmm. The best friends are fucking trash. Orange Cassidy sucks. He's a novelty act. Everybody had the audacity to say that The Fiend was a novelty act.
But
Orange Cassidy is a novelty act, bro.
Definition of a novelty act, bro.
He sucks. And you can tell by the ending of this match, whoever the fuck came up with the ending of this match, whoever fucking thought it was a good idea to have Adam Cole get hugged off the stage and get pinned by Orange Cassidy is a fucking bozo. Who the hell greenlighted that?
Literally, man. Literally, but it doesn't count. I don't care. It counts to me.
It doesn't.
I saw him pin him.
It doesn't count on the, and it's like, I could see if you were trying to do this to sideline Cole, so, you know, because he's the number one contender, if you were trying to sideline him so he doesn't get to Hangman as fast enough, it doesn't count on his record. So Orange Cassidy was the first one to pin this man for no fucking reason. He's not being sidetracked. You know what I mean? I could see if you were trying to do it on purpose, because obviously you don't want to give us Cole versus Hangman yet, but...
Exactly, but like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. I hate it.
Whoever...
Can't stand Orange Cassidy.
Oh yeah, and I also remember the spot where they were in the go position. That was the only other spot I remember.
Oh yeah, because I saw TK, and they threw the TV. That's all I remember.
Whoever the fuck thought it was a good idea to have Adam Cole lose to Orange Cassidy is an idiot.
Dumbass. Literally. That is
this man's first singles loss in AEW, whether it counts or not, was to Orange Cassidy.
Trash.
And if this is the end of the feud, can you just have the heel win?
For once, it doesn't count against Orange Cassidy. So just have the heel win. Don't get it. Not like he's going to use those wins anyway, so.
And besides, if we're so worried about ratings here, oh, well, you know, Adam Cole needed, I kept seeing this. Adam Cole needed to be sidetracked so he doesn't get to Hangman. It doesn't fucking count. So they're not sidetracking him.
Exactly.
And since the ratings matter so much, why is Lance Archer getting a AEW championship match?
No one cares. Who's talking about it? I'm not. We're not.
I fucking just... The fact that I just brought up Hangman is the only reason I remember that he's going to be in a Texas death match with Lance Archer. And Lance Archer is going to lose. Again.
Like, come on, bro. Come on. Makes no sense.
The ratings don't matter anyway. So, Adam Cole fucking losing here doesn't make any sense. Because you're not even sidetracking him. But even if you were trying to sidetrack him, he's not getting the shot anyway. It's Lance.
Doesn't make sense. Trash.
Doesn't make a lick of fucking sense, bro. And the fact that they had this man get fucking hugged off the stage is just as worse.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
Unbelievable. Whoever greenlighted this bullshit is a fucking idiot, man. If you thought Adam Cole's first pinfall singles loss to Orange Cassidy was a good idea, you suck.
You really do suck. God damn.
I mean, I don't want to say his stock is going down, but like, what the fuck?
Doesn't help it. It's not going up.
No.
It's not going down, but it didn't go up. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck are you doing with him, bro?
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, he's getting hugged off the stage by Orange Cassidy.
For no reason.
And the way that was set up, where Orange Cassidy was hugging this man for like 15 seconds, and Adam Cole's trying to wiggle out.
Just shimmy and like freaking out, like garbage,
trash.
Man.
This fucking sucked. Johnny needed to save whatever this abomination was. Unfortunately, he did not. But
I wouldn't have minded Adam Cole taking the L if it was because of Johnny's interference.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, that makes sense. And that would have been a good way to cover up the L.
And then that would have been a decent way to sidetrack Adam Cole. I mean, I don't know who the hell you have lose, but, you know.
But it's something. Fucking something.
Have those two go to a
doesn't-
time limit
Exactly.
at Revolution.
Exactly. Something like that, maybe. Or maybe a falls count. I mean, last man standing. Nobody stands up. They beat each other up too much. Something like that.
You know, you could have went around it, man. But like, atrocious, dude, atrocious. Whoever the hell greenlighted this is a moron. They are a moron.
Really is a moron. Exactly.
That was fucking horrible. That was one of the worst. That was one of the worst main events between two guys who actually are good I've ever seen. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, Adam Cole's fantastic. Orange Cassidy's lame and boring, but he's not bad.
Exactly.
You know?
No, he's not terrible, but he's kind of just there.
Exactly.
He's an outwardly act.
Exactly, bro. And we have Adam Cole getting hugged off of the fucking stage and losing to Orange Cassidy.
No sense. Makes no sense.
Ridiculous, bro. It's like, not only did this match not even sideline him because it didn't count in the ratings, he's not getting the fucking championship match anyway, people. Doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. And now, even if this did, even if this was going to result in Hangman versus Cole at Revolution, do you have Cole lose again? How do you put him in this match when he just lost to Orange Cassidy? Whether to count it or not, he still lost to him. Like,
Doesn't make sense.
How do you fucking fit that in there? It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense, and you know, I don't like it. I don't like it. I thought this main event sucked. Between, like I said, two people who are good, and the main event was just not it. It was just not it. I've been saying this for a while. This fucking feud with the Elite or the Paragon or whatever the hell they're called, and the Best Friends needs to fucking stop. It sucks.
Exactly.
The Best Friends pulled that stock and the intrigue for that storyline down so much.
Gone.
Not saying they can't get it back, but they pulled the intrigue for that match down so fucking bad, it's not even funny, man.
It's really not. Of all the people who have sidelined their feud, the Best Friends, can't stand them. Don't see the appeal.
No, they suck, man. They fucking suck. No reason to really talk about Rampage. Nothing at all happened on Rampage, so...
No, not really.
Yeah, other than, you know, just another Mox match with some Bryan Danielson stuff afterwards. They announced the Texas Death Match, like I said, on Dynamite with Hangman and Archer. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. So, like, the February's something edition, I think 9th or something. The February 9th edition of Dynamite is going to have Archer versus Page for the AEW Championship, man. So that's that. Nothing really too much. We'll be going to Dynamite this Wednesday, so it should be a fun time. They're right here in Chicago, man. So should be a hell of a time, man. Should be a hell of a time. Hopefully we get something better than whatever the fuck that main event was. But other than that, the show was fantastic. But I hated the main event, bro. I hated the main event.
I hated it. It was ass.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I don't think there's anything left to... Oh my god, how could I forget? Adam Cole was pulling a chair out from under the ring.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I knew we were forgetting something.
God damn.
Adam Cole was pulling a chair out from under the ring, and out came Danhausen with the chair. He said something about having or being friends with Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, so
don't fucking do that to Danhausen already, bruh. Don't fucking do it to
him in a
him.
feud with that fucking dude.
Don't
Or don't put him in a group. Do not put him in that fucking group. Oh, God.
Apparently, him and Orange Cassidy are friends. Yay. And Danhausen is in AEW now, man, and Adam Cole. It was awkward. Anywhere to put a main event, that was not it. I could see Danhausen coming out and distracting Adam Cole. Would have been great. Yeah. And maybe that's what you do for Revolution. But then at that, where exactly? Who
doesn't
wins?
Make sense. Exactly.
Who wins that?
Exactly, man.
So
this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, or if he's friends with Orange Cassidy, have him just come out and help him. Don't have him acknowledge him in any way. You know what I mean? Just have him come out and help him. Don't put him in a fucking group with each other. Don't do skits with each other. Don't do it, bruh. Do not do that to Danhausen already. This guy is incredibly popular. Everybody was excited to see him, and it was a cool debut. I hope,
exactly.
I hope he doesn't do a little too much comedy because, as we can see from Orange Cassidy, it has a very short shelf life, man. So,
I think he will. I'm a betting man. He will.
I think he will too, bro. But honestly, I've heard he has a dark side to his character, and I would love to see it. I would absolutely love to see kind of what he's kind of. I would like to see. Hey, actually, I would love to see some diversity in his character.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, God, that soul's ears perked up, but yeah, man, yeah, definitely, man. What was he gonna say? Something about Danhausen? Oh yeah, and he's a good attraction for AEW. His debut already has like 1.1 million views on YouTube and shit. So
yeah, very
he's
popular.
gonna make them good money, man. So good choice for them. Good pickup.
Absolutely. He's very popular. Like I said, I would love to see some diversity of his character. I love the look. I think it's cool. I don't want him to be too overly gimmicky and comedy. But
that's some time will tell.
Yeah. So great debut though. Very awkward. It did not need to be in that spot. They could have debuted him in any other spot, I thought, and it would have been cooler. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. So
exactly.
There was a point in this show before we go as well where Sammy Guevara came out with his cue cards, and I didn't know they were cutting a commercial break. I thought he was just coming out to cut a promo. I got hyped too. I thought Johnny was gonna come out because that's how Jay Lethal debuted.
And then they just fucking picture to picture. You just got the cue cards.
Damn. Yeah, but that's everything. That's everything for this week, man. Like I said, Rampage, nothing really happened on Rampage. So, yeah, man.
No.
So I guess that's going to do it, guys. I guess that's going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Podcast. It's going to do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. So, with that being said, once again, it has been a pleasure for Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And with that, like I said, you guys are going to be able to see probably about an hour or so on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor. All platforms we're on. I mean, you can watch it on YouTube as well. But on all the other platforms we're on, you'll be able to see last Friday's news and the Royal Rumble. Once again, I apologize about that, man. But with that being said, thank you guys for another great episode, the 76th episode of Unscripted. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the news. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.